Tyre pressures. They are an essential, fundamental skill for off-roading. If you're going to do any off-roading, you need to know tyre pressures, whether you're going on sand, on bush tracks, in mud, desert sand, rocks, anything. You need to know your tyre pressures. If you get your tyre pressures right, matched to the vehicle, the terrain, the conditions, then everything else will flow from there. When you drop tyre pressure, it lengthens the tyre's footprint. That's the surface area from front to back. And that increases the vehicle's contact with the ground. That aids your traction, and traction is what you need whether you're driving on bitumen, beach sand, through outback bull dust or along a bush track. What tyre pressure you run depends on a few factors, including what terrain you're driving, your vehicle's weight, the load and the conditions. Air down your tyres, drive and see how you go, and then adjust your pressure as needed. Remember, when you drop tyre pressure, there's a greater risk of rolling a tyre off the rim. Don't let too much air out, avoid going lower than 10 psi. And when you drive conservatively. No sharp turns, no heavy acceleration, and no hard braking. So to measure tyre pressures, use a good quality gauge. Now when you're deflating your tyres, use a good quality tyre deflator. We used to use sticks, pens, keys, whatever you could find around to depress the valve core to let air out. No longer. We're in the 21st century now, so we use the tyre deflator. A tyre deflator is made up of the gauge and the business end, which you attach to the valve stem. A deflator removes the tyre's valve core and lets air out at a faster rate and with more precise control than you would be able to do otherwise. Now after having your fun in the bush or on the beach, you need to reinflate your tyres, because you should not drive on tyres that have been dropped to a lower pressure than road pressure, what's recommended on your tyre placard in your vehicle, because you will do some damage. Now, when you want to reinflate them, you can head to the nearest servo, like everyone else, and join the queue, or you can bring your own air compressor. You won't regret it, because being able to inflate your tyres back to suitable pressures in quick time is invaluable. So there you go, tyre pressures. If you don't bother with them, you're going to get into plenty of strife. I've seen it happen many times, but if you do, if you take your time and get them right, it goes a hell of a long way to ensuring that you're going to have a safe and enjoyable time. Too easy.